What's going on, guys? It's TKD went to the other video, and I just got the X-8 Night Sniper a couple hours ago, and I've been, having a lot of time into it, and trying to form an opinion and a review on this weapon. So we're gonna get right into that. Now, this weapon is one of the two new weapons that were in the HUT contracts for this new Bespin content pack. And these requirements to get this weapon, they were kind of difficult, to be honest. Mainly the one that was the most hard was the 5,000 objective score in Sabotage. In order to get that score, there were only a few things that you could do to actually get score that counted towards the HUT contract, right? So it had to be whether you're defending the bomb site or you defuse it, or there was only a couple things you could do. It wasn't general score, right? So that one, it took pretty much a whole entire day, honestly, of playing to actually get the 5,000 score that you needed. So that one wasn't that difficult. It was just hard to get into those events in the game mode where you get objective score. And the other one was get 15 kills as Lando, which that was not difficult at all. If you just get into a game of heroes versus villains, you can easily just pick Lando and get those 15 kills, no problem. And also, you had to do 10 headshots with a blaster pistol, which, was pretty self-explanatory. It wasn't hard at all to do. And the last thing I did on the HUT contracts was playing as Lando to get the 15 kills as Lando. And he actually has that weapon, the X-8 Night Sniper. And at least when you were playing as Lando, the gun was super good. It was killing in 2-3 shots. It was very, just overall a really good gun. So, he had the same weapon. So I was thinking that, holy crap, this is going to be the weapon that we're going to, use once I get this HUT contract done. This weapon's going to be insane. It's going to be dope. But when you finally get your hands on the weapon, not playing as Lando, playing as your regular, guy, right? I quickly found out that the, overpowered state of the X8 while you're playing as Lando does not copy over to when you unlock the gun by yourself. When you scope in, you get this night vision view where you can see, enemies and other stuff as a white. You know what I'm saying? You guys know. If you guys play games, you guys know what that looks like. And, I felt that was definitely a benefit to the gun. It was something, that's vastly, not like any other weapon that's in Battlefront. So I thought that was a definite plus to the gun. You could see, through smoke. You can see, a lot of things that, were just easier to see with the night vision. But at first, I hated the gun. I definitely did not like it. I felt like it took way too many shots to kill. I felt like there were a lot of times where I would empty my gun into a person, and it would be almost at that 1%, and then I would be waiting and jumping around and waiting for my gun to cool down from the overheat, and he would just get the jump away and kill me because I was waiting for the overheat. There was a lot of times where that would happen, and I don't know, at first I was not feeling the gun. I did not like the gun at all. But after, a few games with it, after playing, a couple hours with the gun, I started to understand the weapon a little bit more, and I started to get a better feel for the gun, right? And I found, some tips that I would, want to share with you guys as to how, I became, for the most part, a little bit, on the positive side of this weapon. And one of those things is that you do not want to spam the X8, right? I was, under the impression that this was almost like a blaster pistol where you would want to, just get your targets in sight and just blast them, shots that were in quick one after the other. But that's really not how you want to go about this gun. You want to fire, slow shots, make sure that you're hitting these targets, and making sure, that you got, your shots where you want them to land, right? You don't want to spam it. That's going to be bad. It tends to overheat, kind of faster than most weapons, with it being, I guess, a, high damage weapon. So it definitely overheats, very fast. So you definitely want to, fire slowly and not, spam the trigger. And also you want to aim for the head. That's pretty much, a self-explanatory thing. Headshots always deal more damage. But I found that it was more effective on this weapon than a lot of the other weapons in Battlefront. There's kind of a trend going on with these packs from Battlefront, right? If you look at the first Outer Rim pack, we got the Rebel V10 and the DT12, right? The Rebel V10 was super powerful. It's an awesome weapon. It's great. It fires awesome. Like, it's a very, strong weapon to use, right? The DT12, not the best weapon, right? It definitely slacked my review. You can see on my channel, I didn't really enjoy that weapon, right? And I still don't really enjoy it, to this day, right? And if we look at this pack, Bespin pack, we have the EE4, which is definitely the strongest weapon out of this whole entire pack, versus the X8 Night Sniper, which is, the weakest one out of the two, right? So there seems to be a trend where we get two weapons. One of them is super good, and the other one is not, as good as the other one, and, arguably can be seen as one of, the bad weapons in the game. So overall, I feel like the X8, shines at times. There were times when, I got pretty good clips. It got me out of, tough spots with, other enemies, and so there are definitely times where the X8 shines, but there's a lot of times, and to be honest, the overwhelmingly majority of the time, it definitely falls short, in comparison to a lot of other weapons. So that was my review of the X8 Night Sniper on the Bespin DLC in Star Wars Battlefront. So if you enjoyed the content, please down below, you can check out my description. You can follow me on all of my various media links, and all that good stuff is down below. As well as comment below, have you guys unlocked the X8 Night Sniper? Do you guys enjoy the X8 Night Sniper? Do you think 2 Chainz uses it? Let me know down in the comments below. And while you're down there, also, if you enjoyed the content, please like the video, subscribe, share it with your friends, and definitely stay tuned for more Bespin DLC content and all that good stuff. So thanks for watching, and as always, I got you.